Section 11 of Birds, Volume 3, Number 5, May 1898. Recorded for LibriVox.org by M. Lee. The Pintail Duck. All the ducks are interesting, and a few species of the feathered creation, in shape, color, beauty, and general variety of appearance, present more that is attractive to the student of ornithology. Aside from their utility as destroyers of much that is obnoxious to vegetation and useful animal life, and as a desirable, if not indispensable, food for man, they possess characteristics that render them interesting and instructive subjects for investigation and study. Among them, this widely distributed freshwater duck is one of the best known. Its name describes it well. It is one of the first arrivals in the spring. The pintail haunts wet prairies, mud flats, and the edges of reedy, grassy waters, feeding largely upon bulbous roots, tender shoots, insects and their larvae, worms and snails, and, on its return in the fall, upon various seeds, water plants, and grain. Acorns have been frequently taken from the crops of these ducks. The pintail, according to Goss, seldom dives, and it never does so while feeding, but in searching in the water for its food, immerses not only the head, but a large portion of the body. It is an odd sight to see a flock thus tipped up and working their feet in the air, as if trying to stand upon their heads. They move about with the graceful motion of the head, and with tail partially erect, and upon the land step off with a dignity of carriage, as if impressed with the thought that they are no common duck. In flight they are very swift. The nest of the pintail is placed on low but dry grassy land, and not far from water, usually under the shelter of a bush, and is a mere depression in the ground, lined with grasses and down. There are from 7 to 10 eggs, of pale green to olive buff, in form oval and ovate. The habitat of the pintail duck is the northern hemisphere in general. In North America, it breeds from the northern United States, northward to Iceland, and south in winter to Cuba and Panama. Mr. George Northrup, of long experience on Calumet Lake and River, Illinois, says that only a few years ago there were to be seen on these waters during the seasons of migration as many as 1 million, perhaps millions, of ducks, among which were multitudes of pintails. He has seen the lake so covered with them that there seemed to be no room whatever for more, though others continued to alight. The hunters were delighted with the great opportunities these vast flocks presented for slaughter. Sport, as they called it. Mania, Mr. Northrup characterized it. He said the birds, at the very earliest indication of day, hurried on swift wing to their feeding grounds to get their breakfasts, where the sportsmen were usually awaiting them. The pintail duck is not regarded as so great a delicacy as the canvasback, the redhead, or even the mallard. Yet when fat, young, and tender, it is a very palatable bird, and well esteemed for its flavor. The cook probably has something to do with its acceptableness when served, for no duck is bad when appetite waits on digestion. End of section 11. This recording is in the public domain.